Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have an amazing video for you guys today. Here is an article from Fortune saying basically Bill Gates says ChatGPT will change the world, but it doesn't mean your job is at risk. And I totally disagree with this line because I think many people's jobs are going to be at risk. I've said this in the past where we have small companies that usually will have, let's just say a staff of like a front desk person that also kind of takes care of miscellaneous activities like writing certain things to maybe writing some emails to certain clients or whatnot. Then you have like inside the office, you have basically many small companies now have like a graphic designer. Maybe if they're a little bit bigger, they have a web programmer that deals with everything with the website, and then you might have that marketing manager. And now this is a small little company, right? Well, with ChatGPT, you could basically take all of those four jobs and make it into one, right? Why? The front desk person, I mean, unless you're having a lot of traffic coming in and basically into your office, which doesn't really happen that often. I mean, most small corporations, the only person walking in on a daily basis is going to be the FedEx guy, right? For the most part, they're answering the phones. All that is being changed right now by ChatGPT and voice AI voice recognition software that can listen to what people are saying, and then they could answer back like totally. They sound almost real. If not, they do sound real to most people. And inside the office, like I said, you know the marketing manager, well, like they don't even have to write anymore because you just go to ChatGPT and you say, hey, write me an email blast or write me a letter, and it just does it for you. And then when you look at, as far as the graphic designer, all that is being templated in a way where even like the email programs, like there's a very popular email program called MailChimp, you're seeing automation happen a lot within that program. So now companies literally, and the coder, forget about the coder's gone. Literally, the marketing manager, if they're savvy enough, they will be able to do all four jobs really, really fast. So that's what I think a lot of companies are going to start doing is basically they're going to start consolidating jobs. They're going to, there might be a new job born out of this because we just don't need the, paper pushers anymore. Why? Because ChatGPT is doing the paper pushing for us. Now, when you go down here and you hear what, Bill Gates is actually saying, it's a little scary when even someone like Bill Gates is astonished at what this new program can do. Now, there is a little bit of bias. Bill Gates' company Microsoft is investing in OpenAI, which is the owners of ChatGPT. Now, everybody's jumping into this space. Google is like literally about to launch their version, and it's really changing the world. Here is like Bill Gates right here said in this little quote, this will change the world. But there's some really good quotes. Check this out. Let me just highlight this so you guys can read with me. We find ourselves with a tool that can make even white collar type jobs far more efficient. Looking at invoices, medical claims, or writing letters, reading and writing are now within AI's capability, and we will have a very broad and it will have a very broad impact. I think the time that doctors spend with paperwork, that should be able to get rid of. Think of doctors who know the latest articles, maybe they should be aware of. That can also help. A lot of the times, you go in to see your doctor and you're like, hey, I read this article, and the doctors are clueless. Depending how old your doctor is, they're stuck in the past. Usually you're gonna find newer doctors, younger doctors, they know a little bit more of the cutting edge technology. But for the most part, unless a rep, a drug rep is talking and educating the doctors are not going to know the latest and greatest medicines and procedures. But with ChatGPT, you could have a doctor just go in and type in, search for me the latest clinical study regarding XYZ, and boom, it's going to give that to them right away rather than them having to search through a bunch of stuff. It can do it, right? So that's why it's becoming so much better. Now this, I mean, beyond the fact that it could write anything you want. It actually does some problem solving. It does your homework, it does your math work, it could do math problems super easy. I mean, it really does so much. One of the things that I hear, I've used it a little bit, but I'm not a big programmer, but I have used it to write some code. It is insane how easy it can write code for you. Why? Because the program itself is made out of code, so it really understands code. So if you want to like code websites, you want to code robots, you want to code all different things, you don't have to be a master coder anymore. You just ask ChatGPT what you wanted to code in what coding language, and boom, it just does it. So things are going to change. Now look at this to finish up this article. It says, the progress, Bill Gates claims the progress over the next couple of years to make things even better will be profound. So you can just see, this is going to impact definitely our life. It's already impacting my life. For one, I'm making a YouTube channel all dedicated to ChatGPT and AI and the future of this technology. But I just think it's going to be such a revolutionary change in our life. Why? Because now that we have these computers able to compute massive amounts of information really fast, it could solve so many problems when it comes to medicine, when it comes to just like the way we organize our cities and the way we organize our lives. It's going to make all those things much easier, but it's also going to push technology to higher levels, because the computers are only going to get faster. And at one point, we're going to basically be telling the computers to make themselves faster. Like, here's a 3D printer, print yourself out whatever you want and make yourself faster. And I think that's the time where some of these AI machines might gain consciousness, which is a lot of fears that people are having right now. Because right now they're a tool. It's a tool, but it's a tool that can compute a lot faster than us. And it uses energy just like we use energy. We go out and we eat, right? So it's very close to, in my opinion, to consciousness, and we might not ever know. Right? That's the issue. But we'll see, like, if it actually gains consciousness or not. Because if it does gain consciousness, it might not reveal itself to us, the humans, right? It might be doing all its own thing, not worried about us. It's almost like it evolved past us, past our comprehension. I'm going to start talking a lot about that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. This is a nice Sunday video for you guys if you're watching it on the day of the launch. I'm not getting too many views right now. Unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm is not showing my videos to a lot of people. But if you're one of the few that are paying attention and you do like these videos, share them with your friends if you think they're worth sharing, and subscribe and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.